Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Tara Arnold, and tonight I'm going to be channeling Ascended Master St.Germain and the Ascended Masters for an Energy Ascension update for the month of July. So we'll see what they have to say, where everything's vibrating at right now. And also I wanted to point out, these are t-shirts. We have several different sayings. They're on our website. And if there's anybody ordering one of these, I wanted to tell you the women's shirts run a size small. So this is like an extra large. Usually I wear a large, so just order the next size up. So thanks for watching, and I'll get started. The energies they're bringing in tonight feels really like a lot of joy. There's more like heart-centered or heart chakra activation going on right now, and also in the third eye and crown. They're showing me that there's a lot of people on the planet in like the second wave that their third eye and their crown are activating or for more awareness, for more more knowing of their truth, or more awareness of their truth. So that's where he's saying that you might feel something in the third eye, crown chakra, or heart chakra. During this channeling, they're bringing through, the Ascended Masters are bringing through frequencies to transmute fear back to love. So if you're open to receiving, you can just say you're open to receiving that, and I'll get started. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Oh yes, welcome. I am St.Germain. We welcome you all. We are excited for your journey. We are showing our channel that there are many frequencies coming onto the planet, activating the third eye and crown for many on the planet at this time that have not yet had awareness of who they are. They have not yet had awareness of a separation between their heart and their head, or their egoic consciousness and their heart consciousness. This would be new for them. This would be a second wave light workers. These would be the ones that were much triggered over the past year with the COVID restrictions. We would say that the first wave light workers are assisting many at this time by, we would not use the terminology holding space. One moment, please. Our channel would like to use the terminology holding space. One moment, please. We would say that it would be beneficial for the first wave light workers who are well on their path to awakening, to ground themselves and expand out their consciousness. This would be when you are around those that are having a difficult time as they are realizing their truth. They are realizing their truth from their heart instead of their truth from their head. This would be a bumpy road for many. We would say that simply being present is enough. Ground yourself and pull your consciousness in and expand it out. Visualize it as a bubble of as if a bubble is blowing up from the center of you and expanding it out as far as you can. This would ground you and center you, and you would be in your full essence. This would be visualizing and commanding to pull your full essence into your human body. It is safe to be in a human body, and then expand that energy out. This would be beneficial for those around you who are having a bumpy ride. They are seeking guidance, but we would say silence is enough. We would say that simply being present is enough. This is what is required. They will begin to download frequencies from you that you are offering from your heart consciousness. This is the way of the light worker. This is the way of the new earth. And we would say that many of you are wanting to try the old way. I must help this person and make them see what I am seeing, and then I will explain everything to them. And this is causing many to go further into the egoic consciousness, as their ego is becoming loud as their spirit begins to awaken. The ego is wanting to hang on, but it is losing its grip. When the more you explain to someone to see what you are seeing, if they're not vibrating in that same vibration as you, they will not see it. It pushes them further into the ego. We would say simply be present and expand your consciousness and offer them that from your heart. This is enough. Being present is enough. Your presence is enough, and this is much beneficial for those on their path that are seeking the truth. We would say that as one is on their journey and they are becoming aware of who they are as consciousness, there is much confusion as the egoic consciousness would like to lead them in a different direction. We would say that it would be beneficial to remain present with these individuals, but not judge where they're at. If you are saying, I am seeing this and I want you to see what I'm seeing and I want you to be where I am, it is pushing them away. We would say to be okay with where they're at. There are many that are wanting their family members and their friends to be vibrating in where they are and to see the same things that they are seeing, as they are perceiving a fourth or fifth dimension perception. This is new, and I want my mom to see this too, or I want my friend to see this too. And we would say it is pushing them away, as their ego will get louder to block the consciousness that you are showing them. And we would say that your presence is enough, and eventually the egoic consciousness will quiet for them as well, and they will awaken at their own rate. Be okay with where they're at. We will continue. One moment, please. There are many on the planet shocked at the government system. They are shocked at the truths they are seeing, but we would say it is time for the truth to be revealed. There are many who have had much trust in the government system and their religious systems and their school systems and their work systems. We would say there are many systems that many have followed and trusted, and all of these are being shattered of the illusion that it was the truth. We would say the only truth is within one's own consciousness. Go within, not without. We have repeated this many times. It would be that many are seeing the truth and they are not comfortable with it. They are feeling as a victim, and they are feeling alone, and they are feeling rejected, and they are feeling beaten, and they are feeling unloved. We would say to expand your consciousness for all of those on planet Earth. When you are praying or when you are sending out intention, it is always your intention. There is no one way to do it. There is someone watching this that is asking the question, how do I help those on planet Earth that are suffering? We would say to begin with the perception that no one is suffering. They are having an experience. It is, they are not struggling unless they are perceiving they are struggling. They are not victims unless they are perceiving they are a victim. If you see everyone as a victim, you will keep them vibrating in that victim vibration. This is what you will offer them. You will offer them sympathy, which would create more victimness, which would be a vibration of lack or a vibration of fear, and we would say to see everyone as having an experience on planet Earth, and this will change the vibration to offer them more love. It is always your intention. How one prays is not necessarily we would say you cannot get it wrong. Someone is asking the question, am I praying the right way? And you cannot get it wrong. There is no wrong way to pray. There is no wrong way to send out a heart intention. We would say to be empathetic instead of sympathetic, and then you are offering a vibration of love because you're not seeing someone as a victim or of suffering. You are saying, I am standing in this now moment, and I am offering you a love from my heart, but I am not going to take on your pain as my own. If you are seeing them as a victim, you will take on that pain, and you will also keep them vibrating in a fear-based vibration. We would recommend to offer them heart-conscious love by simply putting an intention. This will automatically be put out to the universe, and is up to them how, if they would like to receive it. It is never how you give a prayer or an intention or an offering of healing. It is always how the person would receive it. You cannot get it wrong. There are many who are questioning, am I doing this right? Am I offering enough? And we would say, you cannot get it wrong. You are always in perfection. It is your intention. If your intention is from your heart, that is always correct. We would say that your prayers do help, but we would say that someone is asking, do prayers work? And we would say, yes, it raises the vibration collectively, the more that we're using the terminology pray, but it is not based on religion. It is an intention of heart-centered thought that goes out to the universe. This is not a religion-based channeling. As those of you who are on planet Earth are having your awarenesses and seeing the truth, you are feeling more separated, and we would say that this is an individual experience on your journey of awakening. It is an alone feeling is, we would say, part of the journey. It is that everyone is awakening, but they are all awakening at separate rates. It is that one must go to the deepest depths of the darkness of that which it wishes to see in its polarity. If one is going to the depths of loneliness, would you not see the polarity of that in compassion? We would say, yes, the deeper the depths of the darkness that you go to, you would now from that experience learn compassion to the polarity of that. The spirit likes the game on planet Earth as it gets to experience a vast difference of what its essence is. And when you are in the depths of the darkness, it is an alone journey. We are saying that many of you are feeling alone. It is a part of the experience. Do not judge this as something right, wrong, good or bad. It is part of the journey. It is part of the experience of the spirit or the soul to go and see what it is like to have a sense of loneliness, as you are all connected. And when you are in spirit form, there is no separation, as you are having the illusion of separation on planet Earth. At times this is uncomfortable, but it is an experience that one wishes to experience on planet Earth, or one would not have created it in the reality. It is an experience, and we would say that one moment, please. As one awakens to seeing the truth, the reality will appear different from those around them in their perception. It is not that one is going to another planet. The new Earth would be in the same place. It is your perception of the vibration. It is where you're vibrating at is what you'll see and create in your reality. We will give an example. If Tara was to go out in a crowd and there is 100 people and she is in a vibration of divine love, she is vibrating in a fifth dimension perception, and there is $100 bill on the ground, we would say she would see that in her perception, but the other 100 people around her, if they're in a vibrating in a third dimension reality, would not see that $100 bill. She would create herself to find a treasure on her adventure, to a music festival, or to a stroll in the park. We would say that as you raise your vibration to fifth dimension perception, those around you will be observing it in a different way, depending on where they're vibrating at. No one will be at your same vibration. We would say that you are all vibrating at different rates, and everything is energy. There is, we would like to explain deeper details of moving from a third dimension to a fifth dimension. When you are perceiving your reality in a fifth dimension perception, and everyone around you is in a third dimension perception, your reality would be separate in the sense that you are aware that everything is one energy, but you are having the experience of the polarities on planet Earth, of the contrast, of the illusion of separation. So you are still playing the game in the third dimension reality of separation, although you are aware that everything is one energy and there is no separation. But as you play your game, you can create in your reality more abundance and more joy and more fun, more play in your reality, in the midst of chaos, in the midst of a third dimension world. It would be that you are having awarenesses that there is no separation, but you are playing the game of third dimension while moving and being multi-dimensional and moving in and out of different dimensions and consciousness. We would say that as you raise your vibration to a fifth dimension reality and you go out in a crowd, you will see what we mean. You will have magic show up and no one else will see it. There will be things in your reality that are not seen by others around you. We would say that many of you have already seen this. You would maybe see spirit guides in animal form in your reality, and those around you are not seeing it, although they are standing there too. There are many who will see energy change in front of them, and it would be that you are vibrating in a fifth dimension perception, and you are connecting with that energy and creating that in your reality. You are realizing that what you wish to create in your reality is not necessarily going to be connected to everyone around you, because you have the key, you have the tools to move out of the illusion of separation and to create an individual experience. This would be one of magic. This would be one of no competition. There is no odds. When someone is saying, well, I have a contest I'm going to enter, and my odds are not good at winning the contest, we would say that it is because you are still believing there are odds because you are in a third dimension reality. But what if you were standing in a third dimension reality and raised your vibration to a fifth dimension perception? Would there be odds then? We would say to observe where you are still running third dimension dimension programs and change your beliefs. We would say that if you don't believe there are odds, then you will create that you are the winner in your reality, and that is what would happen in your reality. You would be the winner. There would be no competition. We would say to have fun and play with that, vibration, explore the frequencies. You are all awakening to remembering who you are as consciousness. And there are many limitations and programs that you are still running that do not need to be run anymore, because you have expanded your consciousness enough to tap into frequency to match your vibration, to create magic in your reality, in your life. This is spiritual alchemy, and we would say you are all spiritual alchemists. It is only a remembering that you are spiritual alchemists. Could one turn metal into gold? We would say it is changing frequency, one energy frequency into another energy frequency. All of you are able to change energies. We would say that it is based on your vibration, and the universe responds to your vibration. Many of you know this, and you are all excited for the journey. We would say to observe your thoughts and observe your belief systems and see where you are still running limiting programs or limiting beliefs. We would say that if you have the belief that you could be instantly healed, would it happen? There are many who believe that they have an illness that is permanent, that can be, that will be with them forever. And there would be some of you watching this that are believing that you cannot be healed. And we would say, change your belief system and focus on vibrating without judgment. Could I look at my illness and not judge it? This is where we would start. Call on us. We are here. There is no need for a channel. You are all channelers. We would say that when you are having an experience on planet Earth and you are requiring assistance from the universe, we would say to command it into your reality. This is your reality, not your spirit guide's reality. And when you command, you evoke the God within you to create your reality in front of you. And we know some of you do not use that terminology of God, but we would say you evoke the universal energies within you, the consciousness within you, to create more of that. This is why we would say to use the word command. It is beneficial to create what you would wish in your reality. If you are heart-centered and you command us to connect with you, we are there. There is no separation. This is your reality. It is not ours. And we would say if you are wanting, or we would not use terminology wanting, but if you are desiring to have your spirit guides come into your reality, we would start with that. Command that you have that in your reality, and it will be so. And then watch for the signs. We are giving you signs at all times. You do not need tarot to connect with us. We are here. Blessings. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you have a great night. We'll see you next time.